Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa. Whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Aries' reading for the first half of July 2022. You can have Aries anywhere in your chart or in any of your houses for it to resonate. And of course, cross watchers are always welcome. Before I get started with the reading, let me just remind everyone that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. And just remember that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. Also keep in mind that we all have free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. Then we get blessings or karma accordingly, and the universe handles all that. How y'all doing? I had kind of a strange day. Kind of sluggish. Probably because it rained. I have a tendency to get like that when it rains. So, it took me a little while to get some energy. Even though I was already out and about and walking, like I went to an appointment, but it was just like, I was just tired, you know? Then I come home and I was gonna start a reading a few hours ago, but my hands were hurting. So I took some medicine and I laid down and waited for my hands to feel better. So they do. So, with that being said, things are probably a little weird for y'all right now. Because I'm feeling super duper sensitive about everything. Shit, I just got done crying. I was happy. Alright, just really happy. Wasn't because I was sad. But, I don't know, I'm feeling a little extra emotional today, so I kind of feel that today could be a difficult day for others. Anyhow, I've already said my prayers and pre-shuffled off camera. It's interesting to note, at the end of my pre-shuffling, the High Priestess came out at the bottom of the deck when I was done shuffling and cutting the deck. Aries, you could definitely have Pisces in your chart. You could be dealing with the Pisces. But it's time to listen to your intuition. To have patience. To carefully consider what you want before acting. It's like you do everything with purpose, followed by your intuition. Diligent, patient. Slow and steady wins the race. Could be frustrated about something. I have a feeling the High Priestess card's going to come out again at some point in some deck. But I felt the need to really read the bottom of this, because it's really important to your second house of Taurus. Self-value, self-worth, the money that you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body. Maybe you have Taurus in your chart too. There's something that you want. But there's some hesitation. We'll find out what it is. Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot reversed, Release, which is the Death card, and the Two of Wands. Boy, this says a lot. It really does. The bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Here you are, Aries. Showing up and showing out. You're organized and you're logical. You're structured and you're disciplined because you're a leader. And your leadership is needed, Emperors, for the kingdom. At the top of the deck is the Lovers. You have Gemini in your chart as well. But this is the path that you're choosing. This is clarifying this Two of Wands. You've come into your own, Emperors, Aries. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. And you're choosing love. An intimate relationship. You're carefully weighing your decisions. And good health. It's like you know that intuitively with that High Priestess card, right? That choosing love will heal you, make you stronger, and you'll be in your best health. And that is a wise decision with the Two of Wands here. This will definitely add to your self-value, your self-worth, the money that you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body, Emperors. This is about the fourth house of Cancer. Unconditional love, safety, security, stability, dependability, and a peaceful home environment. That's what you're choosing. That's what you desire. That's what you crave. That's what you want. And you're having your life reflect what you want. You're really making good choices now, Emperor. It's about the sixth house of Virgo. It's about what you do every day, your reputation, and your physical health. I don't think y'all's health are doing too good. Y'all just want to be happy, healthy, loved, and free. The first card that came out was the Nine of Cups. Your wish comes true, Emperor. Concerns fade away. There's a love of life here. You just really love your life, or you want to love your life, or you're deciding to go in a direction where it's more happy and carefree. Two of Swords. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision. There's a stalemate. There's someone else that is pretending that there's no problem when there's nothing but problems. So, there is someone in the way of your wish fulfillment and your Ten of Pentacles, your complete legacy here of success and abundance here. And of a very happy family life, of financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. Someone doesn't want you to love your life and find magic in the little things in life. Someone wants to bring you down. Be a block, be a problem, be a wedge. Cause a stalemate, pretending there's no problem. Someone's standing in the way of your dreams, Emperor. And you know exactly who it is. And it looks like you're blocking them out in order to have the very happy, successful family life, the stable life that you create, or that you crave, that you have been trying to create, but this karmic had been interfering with you. The Chariot in reverse. The karmic energy who was stuck, who was unsuccessful. They need you to be successful. This is a hanger-oner, clout chaser, an opportunist, a dependent. Someone who's stuck and stagnant and not moving forward. Nothing goes anywhere with this person. It's always the same old shit, different day. They haven't achieved anything important in their lives because they have no self-discipline and they have weak willpower. It says public recognition on here, but it's in the reverse, so this is public humiliation here. So, there's something here about this karmic's image that they're feeling humiliated because, you know, they're trying to hang on to this marriage like a leech because it was their bread and butter. They're being released and let go of. And the situation's completely dead and ended. Past, present, or future energy. Okay? It is the end of this phase, this situation, this marriage, this relationship, this work situation, whatever the fuck this is. It's mostly a marriage and a home situation. Because a spiritual transformation has occurred. The Emperor is fucking moving on. Time to move on, it says here at the release card. The Emperor's the one that did the releasing. Emperors spend a lot of time and energy, money, attention, devotion, emotions, everything into this karmic. Just to feel used, abused, cheated, and betrayed, and defrauded. So the Two of Swords is in the upright. Ten of Pentacles is in the upright. So the Emperor's still good. It's the karmic that's going to be in poverty and left behind. So that they could be isolated and alone. To review their actions. This is the opportunity anyway. Whether they do it or not is up to them. To review their actions, see the foolishness of their actions, repent, and really want to change their ways. But like I said, it depends on them. Whether they do that or not is on them. The Emperor's letting this shit go. It's what they want. It's their wish come true to let this go. Because this marriage, this relationship, this bullshit has been a burden. and they're done. The Emperor's choosing love. And they're taking their empire with them. Their legacy. Everything that they worked for. The Emperor loses nothing. This is about the 9th house of Sagittarius, which is about higher learning, religion, spirituality, long distance travel, expansion. The Emperor wants to expand. He's definitely expanded spiritually. Could have used psychology or philosophy or religion as well, but definitely spiritual, because a spiritual transformation has occurred. All right. This Emperor's wish come true is to be free. Talked about the 2nd house of Taurus. We'll get the 10th house of Capricorn here. 10th house of Capricorn is all about loyalty, dedication, and commitment to doing the hard work, whether it's on yourself, personally, or professionally. The Emperor's a hard worker. He's earned a lot. He's worked hard for everything he's got. He or she, whoever's in the bread and butter, the Emperor energy. We got the 7th house of Libra in the reverse. So we got a Karmic who has Libra and Cancer in their chart, and among other things, and they're just really toxic. And they're stuck. And they're getting left behind and released. Because it's the end. Thank you. 9 of Cups is clarified by the King of Pentacles in the reverse. As soon as the Emperor stops investing in the Karmic, stops giving them money, and stops honoring their commitments to them, the Emperor, their concerns will fade away, and they will have this love of life. So, Emperors, if you're like stuck in your head, or if you're worried about, is this like the wrong decision to make? Just know, we got the Emperor in the upright and the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So, your money's fine. Your assets are fine. Your legacy's fine. King of Pentacles is in the reverse. All right? This is saying that as soon as you rescind your time, your money, your energy, your support, your attention to this Karmic, you will be happy. Your concerns will all fade away. And your love of life will be restored, and you will be happy, and you will feel free. The bottom of the deck is the 8 of Cups. When you leave, when you get this divorce, when you walk away, when you stop paying attention to this Karmic, the top of the deck is the 7 of Cups. You've been thinking about it for a long time, really contemplating this. Maybe perhaps confusing yourself over it with the 7 of Cups. God knows, and I know because they told me that this Karmic has been doing this spell work on you to keep you confused, to keep smoke and mirrors going for you. You've been thinking about doing this for a long time. Yeah. Because underneath the 7 of Cups is the King of Cups. Because you're in love. And you're under karmic judgment, Emperor. You're under karmic judgment because you're in love and you ignored it, you betrayed it, you abandoned it, and you chose something that was so unloving instead, because it was your history, it was where you felt comfortable, it was where your roots were, it was where you spent the most time, you've known this person the longest, like you had a huge investment here. All right, you're not the emperor for nothing, right? But you're in love and you got karma because you made a head over heart decision and ignored it and all that. Being confused in the Seven of Cups in this state of contemplation for however long it was. 7, 8, 9, 10 months, whatever. Years. Take it how it resonates for you, leave the rest. But, yeah. You were unable to, and unwilling to make a decision in the past. But I kind of think, and the reason was because you wanted to keep your family together, Emperors. I think that you're seeing that your choice wasn't so wise already. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Two of Air. So we're definitely dealing with an Emperor who has all elements in their chart. So they are all of the kings and all of the elements. So you chose obligation over love. And that's what you're under karmic judgment for. It's an error that you need to make right. Because this judgment in the reverse, it says atonement of errors, but it's in the reverse. It hasn't happened yet. Because you feel humiliated, you feel embarrassed, you were deceived, you didn't follow your intuition, you made wrong choices. Shit. We've all fucked up, dude. It's not about making the mistakes, Emperors. Because, you know, we're human. We're going to make mistakes at some point in our lives. Right? Yes. It don't matter if you're an emperor or an empress. You're still a regular person too. You just happen to make better choices than most. But sometimes emperors and empresses don't always make the best choices. And that is when we learn. And it is the experience that makes us wiser for it. To know that I did this and I will never fucking do it again. So I remember how I felt when it happened. And I never want to feel that again for that reason. Being a true emperor or an empress is about taking accountability for your actions. The whole truth. Nothing but the truth. So help you God. And when you mess up, it's about, yeah, I'm sorry. I messed this up. I'll do better. I'll do better next time. That's what this is. This is a course correction. These emperors are determined that they're making the right decision this time. These emperors in the past, there was a huge problem in their marriage, and they pretended that there was no problem in their marriage, in their home life, with their Ten of Pentacles. And it's nothing but problems and stagnation and failure and a nightmare. And instead of carrying this burden, the Emperor's releasing it and letting it go. Please clarify the Two of Air for Aries and their cross watchers, please and thank you. Yeah, your apologies are more genuine when you know you've made a mistake and you fucked up and you go to the person that you made the mistake to and you own up to it and you apologize and you say, I'm sorry. There was so much going on. Whatever. As long as it's truthful and honest, there's no problems. If you're dealing with the true emperor, true empress energy, if you're an emperor and you're dealing with the true empress energy, and you're really afraid that, you know, he might not reconcile with you, there's no need. That fear is just holding you back from your ultimate happiness. Because once you go past that fear, you'll find that if you come with truth, honesty, and integrity, that forgiveness and forward movement and sacred union can begin to occur. But you have to stop pretending that there's no problem. Let the problems go. Please clarify the Two of Swords for Aries and their cross watchers, please and thank you. Knight of Swords. It's about taking swift action. The bottom of the deck. The Strength. You're dealing with the Leo who's very confident and loyal, strong, healthy, vibrant. Sort of intimidates you a little bit, but no need to be. King of Wands at the top of the deck. Here you are, Aries. Maybe you have Leo in your chart somewhere in one of your houses, or you could just be dealing with one. But if you don't have Leo in your chart, you have other fire signs in your chart. You don't have to be a Leo to be strong and confident. That's just fire energy in general. fire signs in general aren't confident. All of them. So even if you have Aries or Sagittarius in your chart and not Leo, you still have everything it takes to be bold and be confident and be brave. To take action here swiftly, honestly, and with integrity. This is on top of the Two of Swords and the upright, which means this hasn't happened. This is something that you want to do, that you've been thinking about doing, but it's just like, it's about getting up the courage to. And it's also about getting up the courage to remove your loyalty from one situation to another. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles for Aries and their cross watchers. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Ten of Pentacles for Aries. Got yet the Hierophant. It's a marriage. I'm telling you. And at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. You're bored in it. It's a financial obligation and a burden. And at the top of the deck is the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is who you're married to. Someone who's a liar and a manipulator. Someone who is mean, nasty, cruel, verbally violent, emotionally violent. You're bored with this person. Missing opportunities. Opportunities are passing you by, Emperors. Staying stuck and devoted to this commitment that's just keeping you stuck here with the Chariot in the reverse. Because this karmic is stuck. And you decided to stay stuck right with them. They're very dependent. And they'll do anything. And I mean anything. Because their hearts are rotten to get what they want. We got Taurus energy on the board. Leo energy. And it's the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Aries, Leo. Or, I'm sorry. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The grand China bullshit. It's just wasted potential is what it is. She could have been far greater than she is. She still has the opportunity to do so, and hopefully she does, because this is her chance now. Because she certainly hasn't taken any chances or opportunities to better herself so far. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Chariot in the reverse for Aries and their cross watchers. Please and thank you. The Chariot in reverse. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're leaving this person behind. Nine of Cups. Four of Wands reverse. That's not supposed to be in the reverse. No. Not with all these cards like that. Yeah. So the Emperor is moving away from the Karmic. Six of Swords. Karmic stuck, left behind. The Emperor's in the Six of Swords energy. Emperor's wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. So, They're going towards their wish fulfillment. The Four of Wands, which is commitment, stability, living with. There's some kind of commitment. You know, because we have the Page of Cups here. This is an apology. Revealing of feelings. Six of Cups, a reunion. Happy times. Six of Cups does involve children, though. But this is all really, really good and light energy here. And Emperor, you have Capricorn in your chart, and you're absolutely in love with the Empress. And this is who you want to be with. Let me clarify this devil. What's this devil doing with the Empress? Please clarify the devil in relation to the Empress. I'm telling you. Emperor has Capricorn in their chart. Capricorn in their Venus or something, and they're in love. Yeah. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to come out of the cold. They want to stop ignoring. Yeah. Nine of Cups. They just want to start talking to you again. Seven of Pentacles, investing in you. The Emperor's wish fulfillment is to invest in the Empress. But give him emotional fulfillment. To just have conversations, even. Yeah. Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups. This Emperor has Capricorn in their chart. They're in love with the Empress. The Empress is their Queen of Cups. Their brand new beginning in love. This is very unconditional. This is a gift from the divine. And the Emperor recognizes that. Now. Well, maybe they did before. I don't know. This Karmic did a lot. But it's just really unimportant. And it's just really something to just let go of. It's just a whatever thing, you know? It's just whatever. Clean slate. Let's move forward. It's the end. Let's put the nightmare behind us. Please clarify the Death card. Yeah. You're ending the marriage because this is mutual love. A gift from God. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. You're tired of ignoring the person you love, and you're tired of not taking action with the Knight of Wands in the reverse. You've made a decision. And you're moving forward here. The Chariot and the Upright. The Chariot is on the Death card. The marriage is over. The Emperor is moving on and moving forward victoriously, successfully, choosing love. No longer ignoring love because the Five of Pentacles is in the reverse. And underneath the Chariot is the Lovers. And we got the Lovers right here, which I'm about to fucking clarify. So we got Cancer and we got Gemini and Scorpio. And these placements can be anywhere in your chart or theirs. But these Emperors want joy, pleasure, happiness. They want to be free and be rid of the negative energy that is bogging them down. Please clarify the Lovers for Aries and their cross watchers. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Five of Wands. There's conflict. There's competition, there's jealousy, there's chaos. Yeah, because this karmic and other people were doing the most. 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is petty and low vibrational energy. And why? Oh, and underneath the 5 of Swords is the 5 of Cups in reverse with no guilt, no regrets, no remorse, and no shame. 555. Super duper negative, evil, petty energy that doesn't need to be occurring. This is someone who wants to compete and fight for the fuck of it because they're envious, they're hateful, they're jealous. Yeah, that's these karmics. And at the top of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. That's all they want, and it's all they're concerned about. That's why they're starting all this drama and this bullshit. Going from going crazy to being nice and sweet and apologetic and love bombing you and throwing her pussy in your face or whatever. It could do anything. But it's always about the money. Please clarify the Lovers. So the Emperor definitely has a choice between 2 different lovers. A very high vibrational one and a low vibrational one. Yeah. And they're getting rid of the low vibrational one. 10 of Swords in the reverse. This Emperor has been betrayed for the last fucking time, and they're releasing it and letting the betraying person go. And now they're pissed. Whatever. Be pissed at yourself, because you brought this all on yourself. Just remember that. But no, you're going to be pissed off at everyone else because it's everyone else's fault. You're the victim. No, you're not. You're the perpetrator. Stop it. I'm sorry. But it just is what it is. And the karmic energy is really immersed in this Aries energy. Emperor in reverse. And they want all the control in all their relationships and in what they do every day and with their reputation and how they feel about their body. Period. And they control everything that they can. Oh, yes, sirree. And that is what leads to failure. And I know this from experience because I've tried to control people too. Don't work. Backfires in your face every fucking time. One way or another. The only thing that we can control is our reactions, our vibrations, our responses to stressful stimuli. And we can control ourselves and our behavior in general if you have discipline. Please clarify the Two of Wands for Aries and their cross watchers, please and thank you. And whenever you're into Aries in reverse energy, that's very distorted and evil and negative energy. Yeah. Justice. It's supposed to be in the upright. Justice is being restored here. Because at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, and the top of the deck was the Ace of Cups. The Emperor is bringing justice to the situation. They're making a Yui. They're going for love now. Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. Starting a new sacred contract here. This is what's fair. This is what's just. New partnerships or contracts. Two of Wands. Three of Pentacles is about that as well. So, the sacred contracts are moving forward. The sacred soul contracts are about to move forward. Past, present, or future on the timing. I feel like it's happening very soon. But, like I said, timing's different for everyone. Justice is Libra energy. Please clarify the Emperor for Aries and their cross watchers. So we got the Death in the reverse and the Three of Swords. They're heartbroken and they want another chance with their Empress. Please clarify the Emperor. They have some deep regrets about ending this connection the way that they did. And they have a lot to tell you. I think they really want to make up for this. I feel like this is sincere. And if y'all Empresses out there are finally hearing from your Emperors, you can trust them. They're different now. They've learned a lot in their karmic situation. And they truly want to make things better. Please clarify the Emperor for Aries. Tell me more about the Emperor. 10 of Wands. Carrying a burden. A burden of pain. Working hard. The burden is letting this marriage go and getting this divorce finally. Because it's over. It's been over. The Sun in reverse. The Emperor's not happy. The Karmic's not happy. No one's happy. Everybody's miserable. The Sun in reverse. People's physical health could be deteriorating, especially wherever they have Leo in their chart. It's just, yeah. The bottom of the deck again and the top. The bottom of the deck was the Six of Wands in reverse, which is a failure and public embarrassment. And the Eight of Swords, you know, is entrapment. So it's like, this Emperor knows that they're trapped in a failed situation and they're unhappy and they're miserable, and it's a huge, huge burden as the days go on. And when that burden gets too heavy, they're going to dump it. And when they dump it, you'll hear from your Emperors, Empress. It's just what was meant to occur. Please clarify the Nine of Cups for Aries and their cross watchers. The Hermit in reverse. The Emperor's wish fulfillment is to not be lonely anymore. To come out of isolation. to not feel alone anymore. They've learned their spiritual lessons, and they're ready to talk. They're ready to break free. Full in the upright Virgo, and then Aries, Aquarius energy here. They're ready for their new beginning, and they're leaping right into it because Four of Wands is in the reverse. They're lonely. Their house, their home situation, their home environment's in chaos and conflict. Everyone's pissed off and angry, upset, mad, unhappy. There's a lot of stress in this home. There's no unconditional love. It's very conditional. There's no peace. There's no safety. There's no stability. There's no security and no dependability. Emperors need that. They're tired of the shit. They're just tired of it. Yeah. Four of Cups. You're bored with this home situation. You've been bored with it. And you've been trapped. Eight of Swords. You actually programmed yourself to believe that you were stuck in this marriage. It's part of your identity. You wanted to make it work. You felt it would be public humiliation to have a failed marriage. Well, the marriage is only failed because the other person's a failure, not you. 5151 on the counter. The link is in the description box below for the angel numbers index. But I have a feeling that the number 51, magnetized twice, is very powerful indeed for somebody. So check it out, Emperors. We're stuck and trapped and bored. Like, whatever. There's a lot of fights here. The thing with the Eight of Swords is being trapped is an illusion. You made yourself believe that. Someone else made you believe that. You were programmed to believe that. If you really took the blindfold off, you would see that the problem was never you. See the karmic for all that they are. Evaluate their actions, their words, their deeds. And you'll see that the reason this marriage is a failure is because the karmic is a failure. And they're leeching off of you. They're leeching off of your light, your energy, your money, and everything. They're just depending on you to stay alive. It is not your job to survive this person. This is a grown-ass motherfucking adult who is a big fucking baby, who is evil, who will do anything to get their way. You can never trust them. They're always going to do the shit that they're doing as long as you're there. Because as long as you're there, they have no incentive to change. Please clarify the Two of Swords for Aries and their cross watchers, please and thank you. Eight of Wands. You might have been unwilling, unable to make a decision before, but things are moving forward here. Eight of Wands. The bottom of the deck is the Devil. Top of the deck is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. You've released the codependency, the toxicity, the bullshit, the addictions, and the karmic, the person who still won't let you go, but you've released them, or you're about to. Eight of Wands. A lot of things happening all at once. This is a big old fight, and it's going to leave the karmic in hermit mode. When the Emperor leaves and comes out of hermit mode, this energy bounces to the karmic. And they will be lonely, not learning spiritual lessons, you know, until they take a deep look at themselves. But the toxic bond is being released with the Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Emperor's done with it. He gave up with this karmic. They're done. Past, present, or future on the timing. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles for Aries and their cross watchers. Magician. Gemini energy. The Emperor. And the Hierophant. Dude, you are a powerful, powerful person, Emperor. Not only are you an emperor, boss, but you're highly respected. You're a spiritual leader, a teacher, and a magician. Everything you touch turns to gold. You can make anything happen. You created this Ten of Pentacles yourself, and you get to take it with you. Please clarify the Death card. Two of Cups again, in the same fucking spot with two different cards. Shit you not. Clarifying the Death card. The marriage is dead. The love is starting. Period. Two people who love each other the same and equally and reciprocally. About to come into union here. Please clarify the Death. Big changes are happening. Big changes. Big endings. And big beginnings. Yeah. Three of Swords in reverse. This is a very healing connection. Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Very victorious. At the top of the deck, the Six of Cups. Reconciliation and reunion. It's weighing heavily on the King of Pentacles. The Taurus part of them. Because they're working. Taurus, Mars. Okay? They're busy working. Holy Spirit, what's the King of Pentacles working on so hard? What's this big burden? Okay. So Seven of Wands, Three of Cups reverse, and the Moon. The burden on these emperors is to stand up for themselves against the third party situation. The third party is the karmic. And yes, even though they're married, they are the third party because they've infiltrated with spell work. So now their spell work is backfiring on them. But this emperor is now standing up for themselves. They're tired of the bullshit. There's no more celebrations here. The party's over for the emperor. But there is fears here. The Moon. Fears, secrets, illusions, projections, all of that stuff. So a lot of things hidden below the surface. And perhaps, and yeah, this is what the Emperor's hiding. They're unhappy with the third party situation, and they want to stand up for themselves. The bottom of the deck was the King of Cups in the reverse. The top of the deck was Justice in the reverse. The Emperor stayed in a situation where they didn't love that karmic. And they got, and they closed up their heart space. They blocked their emotions that they felt for their divine counterpart. And these emperors got karma for it. For holding back their romantic feelings. For lying about their feelings. For not expressing their emotions when they were present. For repressing them. And moving forward and pretending like there was no problem. Now they see that there was a huge fucking problem. Because they got karma. This karma is the burden. And the burden weighs heavy. Until they're ready to let it go. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles with the World. It's taken the Emperor a long time to wrap up cycles here. But we're talking about a Taurus here. Taurus are fixed signs. Taurus, we like to do things slow, methodically, step by step, to build, to be patient. Tauruses play the long game. They thought that this marriage was the long game because, you know, that's where they had the most time and investment in. They chose that over love, seeing that was the wrong choice to make because that burden was too heavy. It was karmically meant to occur. Tauruses don't like change. Tauruses love and crave stability. Even if it ain't that great. You know? There's like a situation and it's for the most part fairly stable, but you know, they don't get along or whatever, you know, it's dealing with the devil you know than with the devil you don't know. And you don't know if it is a devil in disguise, you know, as true love. You know, it's about the value of the experience. Okay? And you don't have to feel bad for making the decisions that you made in the past because it was karmically meant to occur. Okay? If you have Mars in your Taurus, you like to do things very slow and methodically. You don't like to do things fast. You can if you need to, but you prefer not to. You prefer stability, luxury, and comfort. And also, Tauruses have very strong belief systems. Very stubborn and determined. It can take a Taurus a long time to wrap up karmic cycles. Any fixed sign, but especially a Taurus because of the earthy energy, because they can just like kind of, we can just kind of dig in and just stay stuck into like, I ain't moving. No, I'm not moving. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. Whether you're doing that out loud or inside, like, you can't make a Taurus do something they don't want to do, period. And they will buck at you if they feel that they need to get you out of the way. And that's what the Emperor did with their divine counterpart, mistakenly. All right? Hey, shit happens. People make mistakes. What's important is they learned something. And they did. It's taken them a long time to wrap up these karmic cycles because they needed the benefit of the experience. They needed to see it for themselves. That is like the hallmark of a Taurus. You can tell us anything until the cows come home. But until we actually fucking experience it and we're that determined to do something, we ain't gonna know until we do it. For better or for worse. And I have Taurus, Sun, and Mercury. I can be really fucking belligerent when I want to be. When I need to be. I do have a very strict value and belief system. An ethics system that I adhere to. It's important to me. It's important for me to always be honest. To do my best. To work hard. To help as many people as I can. To share the benefit of the things that I've learned, and I've learned so much. I've observed and I've experienced so much. I'm in the middle of my life and I've experienced a lifetime already. I just don't know what else to say. Aries and cross watchers that love, having love around you and within you is the only way to truly flourish in this lifetime. Because if you have dark, negative, and nasty people around you constantly bringing you down, being mean, infringing on your freedom, taking from you, using the shit out of you, abusing you, what kind of a fucking life is that? And we're all programmed to put up with this bullshit from people, and it's wrong. Oh, just because someone's your parent, or because someone is your child, or because someone is your spouse, they have the right to just do whatever the fuck they want to you? No, I don't think so. I don't care who you are. No one deserves to mistreat another person for any reason whatsoever. It's narcissistic and it's abusive, and the abuse needs to stop, and it will stop. I will devote the rest of my life to doing whatever I can to be an activist against abuse in all forms. I will not rest until I will be activating against this until my dying breath. We deserve to be happy, to be free, to be loved, to be nurtured, to be respected, to be helped, to be guided, to be taught, to learn from as well. Reciprocal relationships with people. And if these motherfuckers that you're related to, that are closest to you, can't reciprocate any of that shit to you, then why are you still there? we can't be healthy and happy with that shit in our lives. And you don't have to deal with it. I don't care if you have a blood tie to that person. The shit's wrong and it has to stop. And people need to stop covering for their abusers, period. Love is all that nourishes the soul. Violence destroys and murders the soul. And when the soul is destroyed, so is the person. And they can't function the way that they're supposed to. No one deserves to live that life. But so many people are unconsciously living it, and they're dying in it. In their misery. Silently. Why? Just let it go. Whatever your burden is, let it go. The harder it is, and the more restrictive it is, and the more intense and malicious it feels, and oppressive that it feels, why are you keeping that energy in your life? It doesn't have to be that hard. Our lives are as hard as we make them. As a Taurus Sun and Mercury, I prided myself on taking the hard road my whole life. I still do. I did it on purpose. I think my intention was to go and make a fuck ton of mistakes so I could see what worked and what didn't, and then make sense of it later. And it's really like kind of what I did. I just woke the fuck up and was like, what are you doing? You're destroying your life, and you did it to yourself. And that was the day. I don't remember the exact date, but I know it was in January of 2019. I realized that I ruined my own life. Because I was in this very toxic energy. With addictions, with codependency, with obsession, with oppression. It was within me, and it was all around me. I didn't know it was within me for 40 years. Because I was like, why does everyone that I attract in my life hurt me without remorse? Some of them loved it. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to be in so many relationships with people, and they all turned out to be this. Keeping me stuck, chained, and handcuffed to nasty, negative bullshit. I walked away from almost all of my relationships. Very rarely was I dumped. It happened a few times. It did. It hurt my feelings a couple times. Yeah. But most of the time, I had a lot of relationships and I walked away from all of them when I knew that it wasn't working. There was nothing else that I could do. I walked. I will always leave when I need to, if I need to. Don't matter who you are to me. If you act like this to me, it's gonna be fucking 8 of Cups. I'm out of here. You want to be codependent and mean and nasty and toxic with me? Go fuck off somewhere else. That's what it means to be in true Emperor and Empress energy. To be a warrior against the devil. Against people who just want to have their claws and clutches into you. Where is the love? Black Eyed Peas. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? The love, the love. That's all that matters, man. Because if you ain't happy, you ain't got shit. You can have all the money in the world, the legacy, the empire, whatever. But it ain't shit if you ain't got love. And this emperor ain't got love in that marriage. And these emperors are now choosing the love. Because they're like, where is the love? They feel empty and sad and in remorse and in regret. And they're scared. It's their karma. How do you reverse it? Follow your heart. Make that U-turn. Do what you feel in your heart is right. What you can't stop thinking about, what you can't stop dreaming about, what you can't stop planning, what you can't stop obsessing about in your head. You know where the love is. Emperors. And you're making a beeline right for it. Because when you got two people that are happy and in love and are hardworking in unison, that partnership, it's going to turn into the 10 of Pentacles times 2. So Emperors, your empire will double when you go into sacred union at some point or other. And immediately there will be a drastic increase after this union occurs in your finances or the Empresses or whatever. It's like, it's the jackpot. All right. Money can't buy love. And you can't have love with someone who loves money. And that's the lesson that y'all learned. What is the final guidance and advice for Aries and the cross watchers for the first half of July? It's about following your intuition. Doing what you know is right in your heart. Don't matter what anyone else says. Fuck them. What do you want? This is the opportune time to seize your desires, Emperor. I have no idea who that is. Apparently it was nothing. Sorry about that, y'all. Issa. That's funny because you put an L in front of it, there's my name. I'm just being funny. But serious too. Anyhow, sorry I'm such a nerd. The rune is associated with thought and intuition, to the unexpected flashes of awareness that pierce the veil of illusion and sometimes cause turmoil. Yeah. Sometimes these flashes of awareness cause turmoil for you, Emperors. Internally and externally. But it's okay. Odin holds the stick at the end of which shines a transparent stone, which could indeed be carved ice. This symbolizes the purity of truth. Nothing is more sacred than the truth. It's time for the truth. The whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It's time for you to be in your integrity. Make choices that are true to you. Because you're living the life you don't want. Courage and moral strength are needed to be able to sustain the truth unwaveringly. You got courage. And you have moral strength. You are the Emperor, Aries. It's time for you to step into that. You have all of the skills that you need. You have everything you need to make it happen. Even if you don't have Leo in your chart, I don't care. You have the courage and the strength to sustain the truth unwaveringly. And your truth is, you're unhappy in this marriage. It's loveless, it's boring, it's toxic, it's finished, and it's the end. And you want a brand new beginning. You already know who you want. You have everything you need to make it happen. So make it happen, Captain. How do we use our intelligence? Are we hypercritical of others, or we try to use thought to make progress? You have everything you need to use thought to make progress. You have the truth on your side, Emperor. It's time to stop fearing the truth and start seeking it out, even if it's upsetting to yourself and others. Because you're working too hard. You're doing too much. You're gonna get tired. And you're gonna say, fuck it. I deserve better. And I'm gonna go and get it. Issa protects us from overly harsh criticism, enhancing our critical thinking and self-esteem. If you're tired of having your self-esteem hammered by the karmic, and your critical thinking hammered by the karmic, now's the time to do what you want to do. The events are favorable for it. The karmic's out of control, starting all kinds of chaos, drama, and misery and bullshit. And you're like, why the fuck am I working so hard for someone who doesn't appreciate anything and who's just using the fuck out of me? I'm just done and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of being treated like this. And you should be. And if your empress is a true empress, and you come with the truth and she rejects you, then your divine counterpart ain't so divine. They're stuck in pain and self-righteous shit. But I can certainly say that myself personally, I see the big picture and I completely understand this situation. And all it takes is you talking, because I ain't going to. This is all the talking I'm doing. So if you want it, you come and get it. Or you go get it. Take what resonates for you. Anyhow, thank y'all for supporting my work and my channel and all the ways that y'all do. I appreciate y'all so much. I really do. Your comments make me cry with tears of joy. Thank you. That is all I need to keep me going, y'all. That's it. Love y'all so much. Talk to you soon.